Avengers kind of sucked. I'm going to do an honest review of this movie. Honest meaning that I will not just say this movie is the best movie ever and stuff. I will actually say what I think about this movie. I'm going to go through all the good things first and then the bad things second so that you can just get the good things out of the way. And yeah, so let's do it. Now, before I get attacked from anyone that's a Super Avengers fan, was this movie good? Yes. Was this movie great? Yes. But was this movie good enough to be the next Avengers movie? No. Now, this movie was good. It was a good movie. It was good for what it was gonna do. It was an action movie. An action movie that anyone could watch. It was good for that. If that's what they wanted, they did it. But if they wanted to have another Avengers movie, an Avengers movie that was supposed to set the bar for the rest of the movies, an Avengers movie that's supposed to be better than the first one, they did not do that. I don't think this movie was better than the first one, simply because of the fact that I don't know. This movie just didn't feel good, you know. Some of the good things about this movie, the characters all were good. They were good. They were handled good. Vision was amazing. I liked Vision a lot. The way Ultron looked and his voice was good. All the characters each had dialogue together. You know, Falcon had a cameo. You know, War Machine was in it. The movie focused on Hawkeye a lot, which was good because he did nothing in the first movie at all, really. And yeah, that's about it for the things that I liked about it. You know, I like the characters. That's it. So now let's go to the bad. The first bad thing, there was a very forced romantic subplot between Black Widow and the Hulk. They were so into each other, and it's like, where'd that even come from? I don't remember them being like super romantic in the first movie. I'm pretty sure they weren't. But in this movie, they're all just trying to put the pickle in the pickle jar and close up the jar and have some pickle babies here, and yeah. So that's one thing I didn't like. It was very forced. It felt forced, the romantic subplot. The next thing I didn't like, which hurts so much, is I did not like Ultron in this movie. Now, when I say I didn't like him, I loved how he looked. His design was amazing. His voice was amazing. Everything about him was amazing, but he does nothing in this movie. Like, please. If you saw this movie, please tell me what he does. He does nothing. Like, he is not a threat. The trailers made you think that Ultron's gonna be strong enough to beat all of them at once, you know, just destroy them. Make them think, oh man, maybe we're not strong enough to beat someone. There is no feeling of that in this movie. Not at all. It's just, Ultron is basically there just to give all the robots a reason to just attack everyone. And it's just, it feels off, you know. Ultron in this movie, it's like he's made and then he instantly like, oh, I'm gonna kill everyone. There's no like development. He's just like, he's made, he's like, oh man, I'm here, better start killing everybody. Like, that's it. There's no character development for him, and Ultron is very complex in the comic books. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, in the comics it's like this, but I don't know. For Ultron, I feel like they kind of missed it, but I also think that it was just cut out because I know the DVD/Blu-ray release is supposed to be like 3 hours, like with just a bunch of extra footage, and I think that extra footage is gonna have more Ultron stuff. Because in the trailers, you know, the line in the trailers that I wanted to see in this movie was when he says, "There are no strings on me." Like that, like how he says it in a dark tone, like just dreadful tone, just like making it just look like he's gonna be a badass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But he never says it like that in this movie. I went to this movie wanting 6 words. There are no strings on me. The way he says it in the trailer, he never says it. That whole monologue where he goes from talking like about how humans are puppets to saying there are no strings on me is not in this movie, and I think that it will be in the director's cut or whatever they are calling it when they release it. And there's other scenes too. He's in the trailers, he says stuff like when they look in the sky, they will see hope, and then he says, I'm gonna take that away first. In this movie, he does not say that. Basically, the trailers hyped it up so much, and my love for Ultron and just what he could have brought to this movie made my expectations too high, too damn high, basically. And My expectations were not met in this movie at all. Ultron was thrown around like a little ragdoll baby, and that's not how it should be. You know, that's not how it should be, man. Come on, Marvel, come on. The feeling that the trailers give you is not in this movie. This movie is like a comedy action movie, really. Ultron's basically just Iron Man, but as a villain. And I feel like they could have done more. They could have made Ultron be the thing before Thanos. Before Thanos comes and actually wrecks shit, Ultron could have been the person that made them realize, oh man, there's things out here that we might not be able to take on by ourselves, you know? But this movie didn't do that, and I think that's one reason why it's just not as good. Winter Soldier was a lot better in this movie, to be honest. And that's not even an Avengers movie, that was just Captain America. But yeah, this movie's good. Go see it. I mean, you'll like it. But if you're looking for something that's different, something that'll make you think, oh shit, this bad guy is amazing, you will not find it here. My voice cracked, oh my god. I've been ranting so much about this movie for like, since I saw it, my voice is cracking. Anyways, you will not find that here in this movie. There's nothing that'll make you think, man, Ultron's just badass. He is cool, his voice is cool, but when you see the movie and if you think about it, if you really think, he does not do much in this movie. He's just there to give the robots a reason to attack, and he's just attacking. He's never explored like how I wish that they would have done. And that's why I think this movie is not as good as it could have been. But now to give it a rating. This movie gets 7 Green Lantern oaths out of 10. Anyways, I guess that was a review, I guess. I don't know. I wish that I would have liked this movie a lot more, but I really didn't. The 7 out of 10 is actually more than I would have given it right after I saw it. I was very just disappointed with it. Basically, the trailers are better than the movie. I'm sorry. This is a very salty review. I'm just, oh man. I'm just very disappointed. But the after credits scene, there's no after credits scene, by the way. There's just a mid credits scene. So if you stay till like the whole credits, you will not be rewarded for it. There's nothing. So just, you can see the mid credits and then just leave, and then that'll be all you need to see, really. I'm sorry this video kind of turned into a rant, but you know, that's what YouTube's for, just to put your opinions out there, you know what I'm saying? And that's what my opinion of this movie. I'm just disappointed by it a little bit. And I'm laughing because I really wish I didn't have to say this. Like, the way, like, just talking about it just makes me be like, ugh. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching this video. Share it with your mom and your dad. Tell your dog to watch it. Tell your neighbor to watch it. Tell old man Jenkins that lives across the street to watch it. And I'll see you guys next week with some more videos. That's about it. And go see the movie. You'll like it probably. I don't know, maybe. And peace. I saw Age of Ultron, it wasn't good, but I really think that you should still go watch it by yourself or with your friends if you have them. Oh yeah, now I didn't like it, but that doesn't mean that you won't. So go and watch the movie, even though I didn't like it, you see, because you might like the movie, and if you do, then good on you.